Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show's about to begin.
Welcome to tonight, to present word number 9. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here with all of you. And me and Evan will take you on a little adventure for the next few minutes. So feel free to get comfortable, sit down, relax, roll around, perhaps. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to create a drawing, but instead of using pens and paper, we're using words and sounds. And we'll take you on a little sonic adventure around and around and around, and we'll see where we might end up, where we could end up, where we will end up. And last time we did this, some people complained that I didn't take words from the audience, so I feel like I'm going to do that for a little bit, and I'm going to take words so that you can all contribute, or some of you might contribute to this drawing. Okay, so with that, let me take some words. Kendall. Sound. Please come take your sound. Terry. Smile. You have a beautiful smile. And Yafe. Land. Here's your land, our land, your land. Vize. Peace. We are searching for, looking for P-E-A-C. Peace. I think this is how you spell peace. Okay, Danielle. Remember. Okay. Remember. Please come take your remember. Anna. Cathartic. I can't spell that. Okay, it's fine. Let me try. Come take your kafadi. Okay, I got one more. Loud. Loud. Okay, Mimi, here's your loud. Come take your loud. Thank you. Remember, peace, sound, loud, smile, land, cathartic. All right, so with those words tonight, we will use those as a way of giving us structure, as a way of creating a skeleton, as the DNA for tonight. So keep those a little bit visible just so that I can point back to them or look back to them, and we'll see where we go. So now, of course, I don't know what's going to happen. This is as much as a surprise to me as it is to you, but we'll do this together, and we'll go on this journey together, and we'll enjoy it, perhaps. Sound is something beneath us. Sound is the peace between us. Sound is the land beneath us. Sound is the loudness in your mind, in our mind, that connects us between infinite amount of time. Peace is the thing that we seek. Land is the thing beneath our feet. Cathartic is sometimes what we might feel, what you might feel, what sometimes might make us ill, but then we see that it's a car that is far, and it's cathartic. quite far. I see that car. Smile, smile loud, smile proud, smile with peace. Remember things that made you smile when you were little, when we were little, little you, little me. Things that you wanted to see, the sounds that you saw and the sounds that you see. Imagine you could go back to the time when you first heard a song, when you first heard a sound. What if we could teleport back to that time and understand who we were at that time, see a little bit about who we are at that time, see a little bit of the land that put us there in that time. Think about the rhymes and the things that connect us between us in this time. Think about the things that we search in search of peace, looking for peace, in pieces of this, in pieces of you, in pieces of space between me and you, learning and unlearning, singing and unsinging, in the individual, in this time. There's some water over there. Drink softly in this time, singing softly. Ringing softly, sounding softly. Understand that this is softly. As we bring smiles to our faces, smiles to unfamiliar places, smiles through doors, through windows, through space, through time, through place, through land, through sound, through peace. Remember to walk, remember to talk, remember to think well and eat well and be well and drink well and help build those clean, clean, clean wells. Sometimes wondering why we woke up today, why we woke up today, walked through that door today, playing music today, the sound that the rings play, the sound of the birds singing as they say. They might say, you might say, we might say, cathartic. It sounds like I'm far from here, I'm far from there, I'm far from you, as we draw with these words, as we draw with this sound, as we draw from each other, we see each other, we are each other. Sounds a little cheesy, but it is true. Sounds a little cheesy, but here is the truth. Working live, working space, improvising in this place, being spontaneous in this place. It gives us peace, it gives us sound when we can be loud, when we can be ourselves and be proud, when we can smile and walk one foot in front of the other on this land, when we can walk one foot in front of this other and remember why we are here, why we stand and why we learn and why we see and why we grow and why we be and why we know. Knowing more and knowing this, knowing more and finding bliss, bliss in knowing who you are, bliss in unlearning who you are, bliss in searching so far to find out who you are, finding out who you might be, who you could be, who we are. Singing sounds, singing this meditation through words and sound and keys, as we get lost within this, as we get lost within this, we are, you are, this is some sign of bliss. as we see, as we soar, as we be, as we know, as we look for more. Are you? We are. Singing songs, running here, singing songs, the time of us here, understanding place, understanding the individual in this place, the words that come to us, the words that jump to us, the words that see us, the words that become us, the words beneath us on this land. Is this my land or your land? Is this my space or your space? Remember why we're here in this place. As we walk through the trees and walk through the breeze and hear those birds making a sound that brings us peace, that brings us peace of mind, peace of time, peace of infinite amount of time, understanding that I am me and you are you, but we are we. As we learn and grow and we see the sun, we feel the sun, we know that you are the one. As we work and support and build and create and make, for no one else's sake but our sake, we create and bake these cakes. We bake these beautiful, beautiful cakes. Making and creating but not knowing why. Mating and making and not knowing why. Baking and creating but not knowing why. The need to make as a creative, the need to write as creative, the need to read as a creative, the need to think as a creative, the need to make our sound as creatives, the need to smile as creative, the need to be loud as creative, the need to search for peace as creatives. Sometimes life is confusing, but this is a space between us, the peace beneath us, that gives us that space beneath us, that connects us through collaboration, through connecting, through the continuous line of remembering why we are here, why we are here, why we wish to be here, why we are stars and we are seeds that grow here. We are stars and we are seeds that find our place here. Cars and cathartic, cars and cathartic, cars that drive far from here, planting seeds and smiling more, planting seeds and understanding more, understanding that we can climb more and read more and write more and think more and understand more and be more. As we fall down the wormhole of space, as we fall from the peace from this place, smile with righteousness, smile with fixed feelings, smile as we stand. What do you stand for? What do we stand for? What will you create peace for? What will you make sound for? What will you be loud for? What land is yours? Is land is ours? What is land if it's not the space of an L and an and put together? The L and the and, the T and the and, singing and singing and singing and are we, and are you, and with this time between us and between you. singing. Evan, take us somewhere. We're in this together. We're in this as one. We're standing here, perhaps not having some fun. This is fun. Standing in the corner, standing against the wall, standing with the fines, the fine of it all, standing in the space, standing in this time, standing in this place, trying to understand the rhyme, standing in the corner, standing in the sun, standing in the peace, standing with the one, standing with your smile, standing with your sound, standing with your land, and standing in the wild, standing in the time, standing with this mind, standing with the sea, and standing between me, standing between you, standing between us, standing between this, and standing between you. Land between us, 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 loud between us, loud between us, sound between us, sound between us, sound between us, peace between us, peace between us, peace between us, land 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 between us, smile between us, smile between us, sound, sound, loud, loud, maybe too loud, who knows. Thank you. So thank you for enjoying that random experiment that this is, present word. So this is present word number 9, so we've done this 9 times. Actually 10 because there's a 0. And we don't know what this is, but it's been growing and evolving with you all, and it's been fun to have some of you come on this adventure to see how it unfolds. And so every week I feel like we're molding this into something, and part meditation, part spontaneous, part audience interaction, part just pulling words out of the air to see if we care. And so thank you, Evan, for bringing your guitar with us tonight. Thank you, Ali, for capturing this for all of us. And thank you, Jan, for making sure we sound good. And thank you for all of you for walking through that door and coming into something unexpected tonight and seeing how this unfolds. So I appreciate you and your words. Thank you.
That was weird. It's good again. That was great.
Dot, 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 dot.
Nice little long line. So tonight was fun. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you weren't there in person, I hope you're enjoying watching this video so far. And it's been really nice seeing how present word has been growing over time. From finding its name, to finding collaborators, to exploring and pushing and growing, getting lights and all those sorts of things. So it's kind of nice to see how something evolves over time, and kind of the help and support that you can find and kind of nurture to get there. And I love kind of all the words that we had tonight. What beautiful words. So sound, love that word. Smile. We all enjoy smiling. Let's put some ease there just to emphasize how much we enjoy to smile and things that maybe make us smile. Land. Such a short word with 4 letters, but it comes with such serious responsibility or consequence, or I'm not even quite sure what the word is. My vacuum just came on in the background. That's what that noise is. Peace. This is ultimately what I think I'm in search for. Peace. So I'm going to underline that. And remember the things that you're looking for, the things that you're in search of, the things that you want to experience in this lifetime. Be loud about those things. And kind of my new favorite word, I spelt it like this, far, dick. But I learned that it's actually spelled like CATHA, like Arctic at the end. So I think I kind of like my spelling better, but it's all good. And this was present word number 9. And I'm excited to see you all at number 10. Press and save.